Hello everyone, and it's time for another product review. This time it is another plant-based egg. I'm excited to try this. This is from Nabati, which is apparently Arabic for plant-based. That's what the name means. And it is a plant Eggz, and it's a plant-based egg, liquid egg, made with the Lupin bean, just like the Simply Eggless vegan egg. Now, as much as I enjoyed the Simply Eggless vegan egg, I didn't like it as much as Just, and some of you definitely said you did not like it as much as the mung bean egg. As you know, I have my mung bean egg recipe. My daughter loves that. In fact, she prefers me to make that than to even make a Just egg. I just bought the Just liquid egg as well because I'm going to do a comparison between those two, but not yet. And my daughter said, "What's wrong with your mung bean egg?" So that's really high praise, and I'm glad that she likes it. In any case, this of course is a plant-based egg that is vegan. So Nabati is also the company that has made the vegan cheeses that I've tried, and I really tend to like their mozzarella. I can't remember if I tried their cheddar, but it seems to melt really well, so I'm a fan of that. And yes, I have tried their cheddar, but you may remember that this was the package that went bad really quickly within less than a week, but it was a really good cheddar, as was their mozzarella, really great on pizza. And this is soy-free, cholesterol-free, parve, and vegan, of course, and it's also certified gluten-free, so if that applies to you, you can rest easy. Now, it says to keep refrigerated and use within 7 days of opening. For every third of a cup, you get which is 76 grams, you get 100 calories, 7 grams of fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, no trans fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, 6 grams of protein, no cholesterol, 200 milligrams of sodium. And then here's our nutrition: 125 milligrams of potassium, 50 milligrams of calcium, 1.5 milligram of iron. You have 250 UG of vitamin A, 3.5 milligrams of vitamin E, 0.075 milligrams of thiamine, 0.225 milligrams of riboflavin, 2.5 milligrams of niacin, 0.015 milligrams of vitamin B6. You've got 15 UG of folate. You have B12, you've got 0.04 UG, and it says 17% of your daily recommended value. For pantothenic acid, you have 1.2 milligrams, 100 milligrams of phosphorus, 8 milligrams of magnesium, and 1.25 milligrams of zinc. So you have a lot of nutrition there, guys. And the ingredients are filtered water, Lupin protein isolate, sunflower oil, pea protein isolate, vinegar, gel and gum, rosemary extract, okay, pea syrup, my gosh, what is that? Tetrasodium pyrophosphate, vitamin and mineral blend, sunflower less than potassium, and then it just goes through the, I guess, some of your nutrition facts, but you've got also dehydrated onion and beta carotene in there. Okay, guys. I suppose if you can get nice and close, you can do the QR code for that. So I'm going to cook this up. Maybe I'm going to try to make a scramble and an omelet. We'll see what my daughter wants. But anyway, guys, I'll be back. All right, guys. So I'm just going to make. I guess I'm going to do the omelet first. So I'm just opening the package, and it's got that little protective lip right there. Oh, I'm forgetting. I'm definitely going to want to add black salt to this to give it a more eggy flavor. I like that it has a spout. So it's definitely thicker. I feel this is thicker than even the Simply Eggless. But let's see. I want to make sure I keep enough so I can do a comparison between that and Just egg. So I'm just putting some onions and some mushrooms in there. I'm going to add a bit of black salt, and I'm going to get it in the pan. Alright, my sense is that this might scramble well. I don't know if it will do a good omelet, but let's give this a try. And I suppose if I have leftover, I can try doing the chocolate chip cookie recipe with using this as the egg. Yeah, I mean, my pan is on kind of medium low, and I don't think that's going to scramble. You see, I don't think that's going to turn into an omelet. You see how it's bubbling up, and you can see parts of the pan here. Yeah, I don't think that's going to turn into an omelet. So we're gonna scramble. Yeah, I just don't see that. Yeah. So scramble it is. I mean, so far that's what's better about mung bean. Mung bean really has a lot more versatility, at least when it comes to cooking, because you can cook it as a scramble, you can cook it as an omelet, and I mean, I love having an omelet with my veggies inside and some vegan cheese. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep cooking here, guys. This also it seems like one of those things that might take a while to scramble up properly. It's kind of gooey-ish, but taking some form. I don't think I have enough in here, so I might add a bit more to the pan as well. Okay, so I have it kind of simmering there. It's almost like this. It looks like it more could scramble, sort of become an omelet, but yeah, this is going to take a bit of time to cook. I'm going to add a little bit extra. I also have potatoes to go on the side, so that'll work in terms of being filling. And I might put mine on a bagel. I probably will, actually, with some tomato and vegan cheese. But guys, I'm just going to cook it here. I'm not going to show you the whole process because this might take some time, so I'll just sort of try to calculate how many minutes it's taking. I didn't notice any instructions, actually. Yeah, there's no directions on how to use this. Okay, no, there's no directions. And of course the picture is of a scramble. But anyway. Alright, I'll be back. Now you remember I made my own mung bean egg, and I did a lot of tests. I tested it with even split peas and I think something else. And I got to be able to tell kind of immediately when something was going to work or not. And this is on number 3 on my stove. And it's just bubbling up. I've already done one batch, but there's like no way that's going to become an omelet. I mean, maybe if you add some chickpea flour to that, and that's okay. I mean, if you just want it scrambled, that's okay. But my thought on this is it's not as good as the Simply Eggless. And I'm going to put some video and remind myself, because I was only able to get it once. They did not have it available other times I went, and even just recently, they still don't have it. But of course, mung bean egg and just egg, in my mind so far, is better. But I will do a comparison to scramble that and scramble this. Okay, so we have the egg here, which clearly it won't make an omelet. You can tell. So we're gonna just taste it as a scramble. Now I'm going to interject here to say that Veg News apparently made an omelet with this. This is the recipe. I don't know how they did it because there was nothing that I could do to try to make an omelet work with this unless I got a bad batch. And see how we like it. I mean, it's fine. The flavor is okay. I like the flavor of this, but granted I did get a piece of onion. Yeah. And mushroom. Yeah. I mean, it's good as a scramble. Although, I think the Simply Eggless, which is made from the same bean, I think I was able to make an omelet with that, right, Chloe? As I said, I'm going to go through my video and I'll put a bit from there. From what I can remember, I think I would prefer the Simply Eggless to this, but ultimately the mung bean reigned supreme, quite frankly, in my opinion. This is kind of like I want to say kind of wet? Yeah, it was pretty wet. I'm going to put mine on a bagel with some tomato and cheese, and hopefully that's going to be fine. I mean, it tastes fine. But yeah, it's not the favorite. I mean, I prefer the homemade mung bean. Yes, I told them that. Doesn't that make a mom feel good? It sure does. Alright guys, we'll probably do a comparison with this and just egg as a scramble, although I really don't think there's any need, but we'll do it just so I can do the proper taste test and see how it is at that time. And I'll see you guys in the next video.